Yo, we back today again with another 5 minute drill. Today we are going to be talking about another mass shooting that has taken place, this time in Colorado. Um, this is America, unfortunate, but this is America. This is everything I've known it to be. This is white supremacy. This is the result of white supremacy going unchecked. Um, This comes after 8 people were killed in a series of attacks in spas in Atlanta the week prior on March 16th. And then we have Wednesday, March 17th. 5 people were shot in Stockton, California. And then Thursday, March 18th, we have 4 victims taken to the hospital after the shooting in cities Portland. And then Saturday, we had 5 more people shot in a disturbance inside a club, according to police. Then Saturday, we have March the 20th, 8 people shot by an unknown assailant, one of whom died. Saturday, again, Philadelphia, 1 person killed, another 5 were injured in a shooting at an illegal party, probably due to COVID restrictions. And then again, we finally come back around to the Monday, March 22nd shooting. I just want to briefly say this is the result of people emboldening white supremacy. And I am not just talking about yours truly, Donald Trump. What I would like to say in regards to this is it's a series of unfortunate events. 7 mass shootings over the past 7 days. Mass shootings are classified currently as any incident that has 5 victims or more. But I wanted to speak to and acknowledge the pain and the unfortunate losses and lives lost due to these unfortunate, crazy events. But I would also like to say that for all of the communities, whether you be the Asian community, Latino community, Black African American community, I would love to let everybody know and help everybody understand that in the course of these incidents, I would like everybody to understand that racism plays out in very different ways across communities. Which means those solutions to those issues will be very different. And for example, if you want to, take one, when you look at the Asian Pacific Islander community, I would say that their racism is part of how America co-ops immigrant populations and makes them the model minority, which perpetuates exceptionalism, which perpetuates a lot of different things that America uses to divide amongst identity politics. And that plays out very different in the African American community because, as everyone knows, defund the police is an issue around how, especially Black ADOS African American people, are treated by the police, and how that the investments over time as it relates to America's historic track record, whether it be war on drugs, whether it be convict leasing, we don't necessarily have the institutional aid at our back that other POCs seem to have. So those are just some of the differences that I would say when you're thinking about these issues and when you're thinking about trying to ally and create allyships with other groups and other collectives. I think it's very important that we focus in on how these different things pops up very differently across communities, because we can't subscribe a one-fits-all solution to racism. Racism is very complex. Racism is very strong. Racism is very resilient. I know that those things may sound a little bit off, but I want people to begin to acknowledge the long legacy of racism and how people like these mass shooters, along with Donald Trump, along with other people who inhabit the White House, continue to use the legacy of white supremacy, coined and phrased by America and the royal family, and they continue to use that as a shield and to indict racism and white supremacy. America would have to indict itself, and America would have to have a lot of conversations in regard to the narrative that has been put out to the global community. It would have to address how it deals with foreign communities abroad when we talk about the exploitation of immigrant populations. We will also have to, or America will also have to address the long legacy of genocide against the African American ADOS community, which would restructure how all of these different things and all of these different forms of racism are addressed. But until we get there, I would say to everybody to center the racist institutions. Do not center the communities, because what it does is it does not put forefront and center what is the overarching continuous acts of racism. We know that all of our communities are affected by these issues. And ironically enough, even white people, because again, white is also a manifestation and just yet another brand, a part of this construct, a part of this business model that America coined and calls race to justify the oppression of wages, aka slavery. So we out. I just wanted to touch y'all real quick. I just wanted to come back and double around on this topic. I haven't spoke to y'all in a while in terms of a 5-minute drill. So we gonna catch y'all one more again. And thank you. Enjoy, be safe, and stay COVID free.